Hey guys. Hey Tom. How you doing? Fuckerino. That's original. I'll give you that one. But bear in mind, your mod powers can be taken away just as quickly as they were given, so be careful. Watch yourself. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm very warm. I'm kind of tired, but I have nothing else to do, so here we are streaming. I ain't go streaming now. I think everything's about in order. Make sure that I'm actually on the correct screen for a change. Okay. So we're just gonna play some solos at first. I don't really have anything specific. I'm wanting to maybe check out. There was a I've already done these two death runs, but there was there we go, the 100 level default death run. I just kind of want to do it, so we might do that a little bit later. But yeah, first off, just gonna play a few solo matches. So yeah, just gonna jump into it, I guess. I don't really have a plan too much. I tweeted out before this asking what people want me to start with. I'm basically just gonna be switching between games a little bit. Probably I'm gonna aim for maybe 6 hours, 5-6 hours, and yeah, give you some content. I don't know what kind of content you think I make, Tom, which I'm pretty sure you should know what I make, but like, yeah, I don't know what you're suggesting that you'd bring to the table. That's mean. I'm sorry. But no, I'm good like this. But yeah, you might have noticed at the top of, well, actually, you might have seen it on the starting screen, not so much in the actual chat itself. I do have stream elements now. I also have a soundboard, which if I just quickly, I have this magical thing. I hope that actually works. It should be on. I've got a voice changer and a soundboard. I haven't got everything set up. Rage content. I get, yeah, doing the death run. The thing is, it's more funny if like you can see the person that's raging, and obviously I'd only be able to hear you. You know, the people would only be able to hear. Nope, not on right now. It was not working. Let me just double check that it's actually turned on. Oh, I know what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, I've got the wrong. I'm not actually playing right now. I need to switch it over. Did that go look louder or quieter? I think that went louder, didn't that? Right. Let me just quickly. Oh, nice one. Let me just quickly run. Oh, I can't jump because I'm in stream view right now rather than actually in game. Let me just go over and hide in something. I think I can still use X. I can't use A. Yeah. Let's just get out of here for the time being. Yeah. We'll just stop here for a second. Right. Is that too loud right now? Is it too loud? I need to change the volume because I changed the. Is that better? No, that's still too loud. Maybe better. I don't. Oh no, that's still way too loud. Sorry. It's because I've been using I've not had the settings set up for this over the last few days. I think that should. Is that good? Is that working? It's peaking a bit. Yeah, that should be fine though. I think I don't talk that loudly generally, so I think that should be fine. But yeah, if it's too loud, obviously just tell me. Uh, need to get the chat back up. On the second screen. Cool. Um, let's get back into the actual game now. Right. So yeah, I got a scar out of that. But yeah. For anyone that's watching that doesn't know what I'm on about, because obviously Tom already knows what I was trying to test. It should be working now. I think. Did it just turn on a second ago, Tom? I know it wasn't on until just now. I toggled it off. It was unclean. It was more about volume that I was trying to figure out. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Thing is, what I could just do to test if it was working, I can just make it so I can hear myself. Obviously, that also picks up on the stream, so that's not ideal. Shotgun. So, yeah, I need to put those, put that up, these. And, yeah, I only have that voice changer actually, like, set up. As, like, I'm probably gonna have to get a stream deck. I've been looking at a stream deck for a while and I've had a reason to have one. Because the only thing that I really needed it for was stream transitions. But having the voice changer and the sound effects and stuff, it makes a lot more sense now. Oh, I'm gonna take that out because I'd like to have the yeah, no. I'm a terrible shot at range with Scar for some reason. Oh, okay. Ammo. Please knock out. There we go. Please, let me kill. No. Ah, right. Well, whatever. It's whatever. Thing is, the llamas are so useful purely for the what's it called? Chug cannon. The chug cannon is so valuable. Like, it's more valuable in you know, team modes than it is in solo. But still, I carry 2 meds anyway in solo, so unless I get something like the Venom symbiote. The realist bit makes more sense to me, actually. No, there is someone else here. Oh, okay. That could have gone so much worse than it did, and it still did. It still went pretty badly, I'm gonna be honest. What did that get set on fire? Did he shoot a, there must have been a, a fuel can. I thought that the, actual petrol station had blown up. That phone's really... Sure. Oh, I don't have anything to... I have to replace it. I'm not that bothered. I'm just gonna have to get away from the... Oh, it's raptors I can hear. I was like, is there another llama? But I think it's a raptor. There's hogs over there. That's something. Good old hog. Another pig on this one. Yeah, like... I think I said it in the most recent Fortnite Weekly. I've not been enjoying the season too much. I like the Venom stuff. That's always cool. You know, I like my Marvel stuff, especially when it's Venom related, so yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to think what else really there is. I've liked a lot of the item shop stuff this season. Best game since 2012. Yeah, I'm literally the worst. Um, you don't know. But yeah, it's like this season. I think it still hasn't quite grabbed me. I need more. It's like hopefully I might start enjoying it a bit more once we get the shockwave cannon. That's coming out soon, I think. It's like realistically, I think the main thing I've been interested in so far, at least, has been the cosmetics, and not even the battle pass. I think the battle pass is pretty crap, I'll be honest. So yeah, it's one of those things. Like I'm enjoying this enough. I'm happy that they didn't destroy Cassie or anything. You know, my spots are still very much here. The minigun's back, obviously. Dual pistols are supposed to be coming back according to the release trailer thing, the season trailer. So that's cool. Silence pistol is still available, so I'm happy with that. You know, generally I think the season's pretty good. Pistol is just as overpowered as it ever was. Same with lever action. I can't really complain about this season. It just hasn't interested me. Like even last season, I didn't really like last season either. I think this probably is a step up over last season, but I don't know. It's not been my season. I don't actually think I've enjoyed a season since Marvel, and that's kind of sad, you know. Hopefully that'll change. We're getting some content drops soonish. There's a chest up there. There's an update tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. We might be getting tilted. I guess that's something to talk about. We might be getting tilted back because there's a new... I think it was originally for competitive. There's a new render. And not only does it show a brand new Renegade Raider Skulltrooper hybrid sort of thing. You know, a Renegade Raider in the style of Skulltrooper. But we're also getting... I'm moving the mic, sorry about that. We are also, in that render, seeing that there's... It looks like a modified Tilted, so it's not, like, perfect, but it's all, like, the traditional buildings you expect from Tilted, so... I'm pretty confident that it's going to be... I'm pretty confident that it is going to... That is going to be Tilted coming in some form. Whether that means it's going to replace Boney, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath, because I don't like... I don't like Boney, and things I don't like usually stay. That's why Coral Castle's still here. But, I don't know. I can hope. Hopefully, like, I was saying before, Tilted needs to come back. We need to lose Boney. I've been saying this to Matt recently. I honestly, I think we need a sweat spot, and there just isn't one right now. Boney hasn't been. Pleasant is kind of still that. It always was, and it's not really changed too much, so... Kind of is the case. I'm going to try and get the Venom symbiote, actually. Now I've noticed where that is. Because if we can get that... You're not playing with Tree anymore? Where's that then? Obviously, like, if it's like an actual reason, don't bother saying, just say it's like a proper reason. If it's just that you've fallen out of him, why? Like, don't be outing yourself in chat. Tilted Towers. What about Tilted Towers? Tilted Towers is Tilted Towers the reason you're not playing with Tree anymore, or are you just randomly saying Tilted Towers? Oh, there we are. Footsteps around here. Oh, someone's taking it. No, okay. Well, they didn't even use the Venom symbiote. What are my dailies, by the way? Scuba Jonesy. I'll go talk to Scuba Jonesy then. Don't want to, Coral Castle, but no way I'm playing Fortnite with Tree and Tilted in the same game. Tree doesn't drop Tilted though. He doesn't like Tilted. There's like a He likes it as a dumb drop. He doesn't like it as like a serious. If he's wanting to actually play the game properly, he doesn't drop tilted. I've played with Tree for long enough to know how he plays. He's like me and Matt. He's much more likely to want to drop like Holly than tilted. He doesn't want to. He doesn't drop it Pleasant, and Pleasant's the closest thing we have to tilted right now. He likes to drop it places that are high loot and low risk, like Holly, like Cassie. I'm trying to think where else he likes to drop. Weeping sometimes, Misty Meadows. Like, you know, he likes places that have a lot of loot and less likely to die instantly. Like, he likes to drop tilted. We all do that. I like to drop tilted. I'm not good at it, or I like to drop tilted. I don't remember. He might have dropped there like with you, but it's like whenever I was playing with him, I mean, obviously tilted was chapter 1, wasn't it? If it was Salty Springs, wasn't it? Chapter 2. And now we drop like Lucky Landing. I mean that has like low traffic but high blue. I need to go to Coral anyway. I honestly I don't remember him dropping there constantly. He did drop there. We all did. So did Levi. Levi dropped there all the time. Like he dropped. Same with Salty. Salty? Sweaty Sands. Salty Springs? I don't know. Whichever one Bony Burbs used to be. Because it became tilted. I don't remember. It became tilted something because it got combined with tilted. Then it became Bony Burbs. If I remember correctly. I haven't been on. In the last like 3 days, I haven't been on the shared server. I have been on my world on the on Newton. Is it Salty? Yeah. Salty Spring. So yeah, it was Tilted Springs, wasn't it, at one point, and then it became Bony Burb. But no, I haven't been on the Minecraft server, if that's what you're asking. I've been on Minecraft in general. We might be going on. I might be going on Minecraft later in the stream if people are wanting that. Right. Give me a challenge. I'll get rid of. Get rid of that because I'm not going to do it. Swim above Lake Canoe and Lazy Lake. Okay. That's nice. For another game. Okay, Scuba Jonesy. You okay there? Right, let's. Oh, hello. Guys, I killed Booger. Jump on at one point. I'll go on Minecraft at some point. I think I'll play out this game. I'll do as much of that 100 level different as I can be bothered to do, and then we'll do Minecraft. Last thing I did on Minecraft was I was building a castle a little bit away from main base. Did I do anything else? I did a bit of mining. I spend most of my time playing Minecraft spent on Newton. I just need to stream it more. But yeah, I'll definitely hop on temporary server. Or whether it's actually called, is it called temporary server? It's got a really dumb name. I can't remember what it is right now. For the record, to those that are new around here, temporary server isn't my server. It's just a realm that, well, I mean, we've already spoke about him. Tree runs it. I'm just someone that's on the server. Newton is my series I do on YouTube. Try and get an episode out every week, usually on Mondays. Today I didn't get an episode out. I did Fall Guys instead because there's a Monkey Ball crossover today. But yeah, that's probably gonna be tomorrow. New Minecraft episode, most likely. If I have the time. Like, thing is, with university starting back up now, so and then next week I'm starting back at work. So it's a part-time server, is that what it's called? Yeah, I knew it was something like kind of ironic, kind of dumb. Oh, there's Spanish to be out. I'll go get that. But yeah, it's something that I do a lot of, bit of Minecraft. enjoy myself some Minecraft. What on earth is this? Also, I guarantee they're going to get Carnage Symbiote before I do. So I need to hurry. Because if I can get that, I can counter whatever they're going to do. Hopefully the bots. Based on the gunfire, they might be. But you can never be too sure. Well, Symbiote is uncontested so far. They're over there. Okay. Well, we're gonna grab Carnage. Cool. Where'd they go? Where are they? Well, there we go. That's a kill. They had a present. They have presents. Oh, great. Cool. Fun. Is that pump? Yes, it is. Okay. Better actually drink some 25 pot before I get into another fight. Yeah, pretty good gold pump and Carnage. That's a pretty good combo actually, because yeah, like the real combo is to have a symbiote so you can pull them towards you and then immediately switch over to your shotgun and just pop them. Because you do 50 damage with the symbiotes. So you might as well just have a shotgun to finish them off, and like a headshot with anything above a blue, he's gonna kill at that point, because I think everything is 160 plus if it's blue or bear for a headshot. So that's in the game currently. That's, you know, the pump, the charge, and the lever action. The attack does, I think headshot was 140 from blue. I think it's been a while since I've used attack. I don't, obviously because it's not in the game currently, I just haven't used it much. But yeah, when I was using the is it 60 damage? I thought it was 50. It used to be 50 back when it was Marvel season. The original version did 50. We'll find out. We'll see. It is 60. I can't hit. For life. Luckily, I don't need to hit because I'm a pro player. We're gonna eat one of these. Hopefully, not die from the outside. Hopefully, I don't get marked either. That'd be great. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna swap those. Right. So let's quickly drink. Oh no. 21 health. 21 health. But yeah, you're right, 60. You are definitely right. Yeah, let's go on to that 100 level death run. Love that. Because I was doing the reason why I'm not doing the 500 level death run, I was playing it earlier. So I got to about like 340 or something, then I had to do something, so I went. I never finished it, but yeah, I'm not too interested in carrying on with that, so yeah, we're gonna do 100 level default death run, rainbow emoji, and it's gonna be fun. Do another game. I mean, do another match of things. A bit late for that, I'm afraid. Or do you want an actual other game? Do you want me to do Minecraft? Do you want me to do like COD Zombies? And get up like the Shrek map or something? Oh great, we've got to wait 50 seconds. How about that? Alright. You know what? Screw JDuffYT. Follow me on Twitter at RabbitWithThat. Great. You can also join my Discord. It should be... Is it in the description? Is it in the about tab? I don't actually know. I don't remember how Twitch works because I don't have my about tab set up properly. Just because I haven't put time into it, honestly. But yeah. I've got the notification I need to clear so I can actually see my help bar. There we go. Yeah, 100 level default death run, original, with a rainbow emoji and a tick, so you know it's quality. And yeah, I've been really enjoying these death runs recently. Like I used to like they were probably one of my favorite things about creative to begin with. But me and a bunch of other people, including Tom, did a 300 level, I think it was, death run, and that was very, very fun. Oh, there we go. Right, let's go. So, oh wow, this is already a bit on the more techie side. Why can't I trap them? Am I gonna get stuck on the second part? Apparently so. I can't trigger them. I can't trigger it. Yeah, I don't know. How am I... What? Am I missing something? Can I, like, stand on the edge here? I don't see... It's not triggering. You know, you're like, I'm not baiting them. What is this? Actually, what is this? Like, seriously. Oh, you know what? I think if I time it... So, can I just not bait that? Do I have to do it like that? Did I have to die to be able to do it? Because that is badly designed, JDoof96, you have badly designed that. If that's the case, if that's how to do it, then I think you've done it wrong. You've done it badly. Right. See, this is more like normal stuff, so I don't... Why would I just start a different whatever? That seems like a bit of a weird thing to do, to just be like, yeah, play this other thing that I've done. Like, so early as well. Right, is that a bounce pad? Oh, I did not look ahead. I should have looked ahead. Okay, right, let's do this again. There we go. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Oh. I'm not having people join Tom today. Like, it might be another time, not today. I don't know, like, if I'm doing this an awkward way or something. Because things seem to be, like, a little bit too easy. Thing is, guys, like, if anyone is wanting to, like, do this at the same time as me, like, the code is on top of the screen. You can, you know, find it yourself. You can play along with me. Beat my time, you know, you might finish it way earlier than I do. It's very, very doable because I'm bad at this game, but... yeah, if you wanted to play along, you definitely can. You just load up Fortnite, go into creative, and put in the code. High grade bullying. No, not really. Like, I'm sorry if you feel that way, Tom, but like, I'm not catering to, like, you know, I know you in real life. I'm like, I'd almost say, like, yeah, we are friends or whatever, but, like, it's not bullying if I just say, no, I don't want to play a game with you right now. So we literally were playing, we were playing that 300 level death run for like an hour and a half. You raged like crazy. As funny as that was, I don't really want to put you through that. But consider me a good friend that I'm not letting you put yourself through that pain again. Right, we're just going up. Oh, going up multiple times. Okay. Let's... Yep, no. I know how to do this, I just don't remember how, like... Yep. There we go. See, this isn't my first rodeo, you know? Oh no. Thing is, I know. I was expecting something like that, but like, oh no. Yeah. It's like I didn't just go straight to the... What's the trick here? I know these kill me, but like, what's the trick? I was expecting like this to be like floor that fell in or something. Is this just like... Oh wow! How did I even walk into that one? That was... Yeah, it's a death maze of those. Can I reach? Yes. No. Ah, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. I'm gonna be completely fair. I'm not doing too well here. What am I on to? What number is it? What number is this? Why is there a spike drop there? Right. Let's do it like this. There we go. Oh no. I don't know how I survived that by accident, but cool. Oh. Yeah, I should have paid attention there. Should have definitely paid attention. I'm so bad at it. How? How am I messing up this badly? I don't know how to judge it with these though. If I just stay to the peak as much as I can, then I shouldn't get spiked. And I should be fine and dandy. You can judge these ones a little bit better. The ones where I'm running at them sideways. Well, that's unfortunate. Right, come on. That was too far. Because I know how to do these ones, I just messed them up too much. So a lot of the trouble is just actually making the jump. Like, because if you know how traps work in this game, you're gonna do the rest. Oh no. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're joking. You gonna help me do my chunk 1660? What? What? Okay, right, there we go. Right, let's... Where am I supposed to go? Is that supposed to just launch me all the way there? If so... Oh, like that, okay. Okay, I messed up then the first time, that's all. You know what, like the jumping hasn't been that difficult. It's the puzzle stuff. Oh, not like puzzles, but like... You know what I mean, the more complex sections. Bits where you actually have to think about what you're doing. It's gonna be fun. Okay. That was a really lucky jump. That was a really, really lucky jump. Okay. I'll walk under that one? Yes, I can. Now I got bouncers. Okay. Oh, that's really high. Okay. Okay. They are really high. Okay. Well, that worked. Go over here. Go over here. Here and we're on 45, so about halfway. We're getting there. Okay, right. So I'm going to assume you can't make it all the way to that one. So I can't even make it to this one. That's always fun. That's always great when that happens. And I did the same thing again. Why did I didn't work the first time? Why did it happen? Work the second time? Right. There we go. Then we go over again. Get that. Oh, okay, so it's right first. That's why I need to remember. It's right first. Then it's center. Then it's right again. Yep. The most awkward one to reach. Cool. Hint, look at C. Oh, great. Oh! I thought the orange ones or the yellow ones, whatever, would be the right path. See, this is just a Fall Guys minigame. I know how to do this. I'm kind of sad from that. Right, look behind me. Good for you, Jada. Oh! I don't feel very loved, I'll be honest. For that absolute betrayal, I don't feel very loved. I'm doing so badly. I have to do this. How did the floor not come out? Oh my. Yeah, we're having fun. This is what fun looks like. This is what fun looks like. You know, if this isn't what you're doing with your day, you're not having fun, clearly. Oh my. Ah, right, okay. I don't trust that, so I'm gonna go over here first. Why am I this dumb? Right, okay. Spike trap. Oopla, oopla. Launch over to here. I'm disappointed in myself because I knew that was going to happen. I still just let it slide. No, you don't. Okay, so I need to move over, but not that much over. Perfect. These ones are hell. I don't like these ones. The ones that are on the roof. Oh, not the roof. They're above me. At the front. Right, so... I shouldn't have just stood on that. I don't know what's in there. Okay, I can't be spiked on that. Oh, okay. Stress. Oh, another one of these. Lovely. Oh, nice one. Just leveled up. Took forever to get to level 60. Oh. Big sad momentum. It would help if the like ice effect got removed automatically, because you can do that. But obviously, J-Do 96 either didn't know that or just decided not to do it. I will say this has a bit more variety to it, not by much, but it does have a bit more variety than the 300 that I did yesterday. It's about on par with the 500 that I did. There we go. I'm figuring it out pretty quickly, in all fairness. Okay, so once again, this is just a hop, skip, and a jump. I always miss the first jumps, though. Hop, skip, jump. Okay, cool. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going over here. Yeah, okay. Give me some more of those. Oh, okay, that should have made it, I'm pretty sure. Let's grab another one. Phone doesn't like you. That's a shame. How did I miss it? Oh, I am... oh, you said you were back. Okay, I see. Well, welcome back. Did your phone like overheat or something, or was just battery dead or something? Nope. Ah, that was... Let's go. Let's go. Right. So, if I just... That missed. I need to throw it, like, right at the edge as I get to the edge. That was not the edge. It was not the edge. That definitely wasn't the edge. Can I do this slower? If I just don't make the run up, if I just do this the backwards technique. I don't know if that works with regular impulse grenades. I only do that with yeah, I don't think I made it as far. So I think I have to go with a run up. But I can't. This is 60, so I've only got 40 more left. No, that made. I can't hit that one. Ah, yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. That actually nearly made it, and that was nowhere close to the edge. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, yeah, I was doing it wrong. I don't... Is this slow? Yeah, it is. See? Easy. Easy mode, you know? No worries. Okay. Nah, I'm not doing it from that angle. I'm doing it from the edge. There you go. I wasn't risking that one. Why don't these ones kill me? I don't get what the risk is there, because there's no spikes. That was pretty... I bet that was pretty cool. I was about to actually say nice things, and then that happens. I even knew where to go. I still messed up? Right. I was out the door. Don't give me that. Nice. Okay. Thing is, a lot of these differences are just knowing mechanics. Like the most basic of mechanics a lot of the time as well. Like, baiting traps and stuff. Like, you know, obviously traps haven't been in the game for a while, like properly. So I can understand people just not knowing how to use them, how to like bait them out and stuff. But you know, if you've been playing for as long as I've suffered, then you know you're very used to these traps. The amount of traps I've had to bait out in order to fight people is kind of ridiculous. They're only directly above, no there isn't. There we go. I say no. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a speed pad. It was a jump pad, okay. Does it say 4 for you? For me, it literally says that we're on 1 right now. Which I know isn't correct, because... I count as a viewer and you're here. So, my thing is definitely not right, but, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do this now. I'm going down 2. It's fine. If people are getting bored, then that's more than fine. I'm here to entertain, but if I'm not entertaining enough, then I don't blame people. I will admit, like, death runs are probably not the most entertaining thing, but I enjoy them. So, like, you know, it's as much as this is, you know, viewers' choice and stuff. I'm gonna do parts of a game that I enjoy. It's like I put Call of Duty Zombies specifically because I'm not gonna do Call of Duty multiplayer because I don't enjoy it. Why can't I make that call? Because I'm sure that's supposed to be where I'm supposed to be going, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the triangle, but like, I don't know. I can't seem to make it at all. Am I going to the wrong place? Is there like a closer... Is there something closer that I'm missing? No, I think everything is the same or further. I'm getting closer. Yeah. I'm closer. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. Right. Okay. Let's actually do this time. Like, I know it looks like I'm going too far right, but if I didn't move as far right as I was going, I'd just hit the wall. Because, like, you can see how low I ended up going when I was, like... I think that is the way to go. I think I am aiming for underneath. I don't know. Because I can't seem to... Is there something on the right? Am I missing something on the right? Something over here? Launch pad here? No. Ah! Yeah, no. What am I actually on here? What is this? 65 or something? It's a new frame. It's messing me up. Because when they added the art, there's a delay on throws now. That was it. I don't need to jump. I don't need to jump, I can just launch. I don't need to jump. Hey Trey, how you doing? So you're gonna help me with 1616 chunk? Oh, is that what you were asking? No. Quite honestly, I'm not gonna help you put out a chunk. That's not what I want to do at all. I hate myself right now. But no, I'm not gonna help you with 16 by 16 chunks. That is not something I am at all interested in doing. You know what? I learned I learned from the last bit that I don't need to jump, and yet I'm still jumping. Force of habit, I know, but like... Okay, yeah, no, I should have jumped. I just needed to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's wrong here. That worked. And I don't know why. I still don't know why. I don't know what I did to figure that out. You helped me. What did you help me with? What? I honestly, I can't think of anything to help me with on the, I actually can't, I'm sure if you're saying that you've helped me with something that you have, I don't know what I don't know what you've helped me with. Oh, you're on about, on, like, the, other server, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago or something. I mean, sure, yeah, you did help me with that, I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure everyone helped me with that. Like, I don't think that's... Yeah, on Phaeton, which was, like, a year and a half, 2 years at this point. It'll have been the start of this year. I'll get, yeah. Yeah, it's not as long ago as I'm saying. But the thing is, you could have just... You didn't have to help me then. Like, no one was holding a gun to your head, telling you that you needed to help me build a chunk, cut out a chunk. I missed. Oh no. I appreciate that you did help on Phaeton, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, you're joking. You know what? yeah, that works. We'll do it like that. 80. Okay, 20 more. This ain't bad. You sly dog! You got me monologue! Oh, this is fun. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. Right. Okay, I'm going to do this the proper way then. And it's gonna mess me up badly, I'm sure. There we go. There's levels to this shit. I've got an elevator. Oh! I keep thinking they're speed pads, but they're not. Levels to this shit. I've got an elevator. Ah, there we go. Right. Oh, it's another one of these. That was too early. That was too late, I think. There we go. Third time's the charm. Okay, so I'm just gonna aim for the respawn pad there, I think. Okay, okay. I think I know what I need to do, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep trying to do this because I think it's funny. There we go. That's how to do it. Then make it to that one. Right. Okay. Wait, what? Excuse me? No, how would they hit? How would they hit? I hate these ones. I hate the ones that go up. I just struggle to dodge them. Like, I can dodge the sideways, I can't dodge the up. Ah, okay, right. Trigger those. 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 The last one. The last one. I just can't do this. Trigger. 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 There we go. 90! Okay, here we go. We're on the home stretch now. That was a bad idea. That's not a flat platform, that's a pyramid thing, isn't it? Here's a free... No, I'm not risking that. Right. That was way too easy, and I don't know what the trick was there, but... The trick was, that was an easy level before this. Yeah, the ice is going to mess me up. Right. You doing Discord or Minecraft now? I've said I'm not doing anything on. I'm not doing anything with well. I might go onto the server, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be going on the Discord. I'm doing solo stream. Like I'm doing solo. Oh no. This is help from some good for them. Good for them. It's good that they got help on the pipe level. Everyone's favourite Fortnite, everyone's favourite video game level, the pipe water level. 10 out of 10. There we go. There will be a trick here, surely. No. Back and forth, back and forth. Are any of them facing the other way? No. It worked too well! Oh no! Yeah, that's strategy anyway. Yeah, I need to just work out. Okay, there we go. And now we do this bit. Up the wall and over. What do you mean up the wall and over? What wall? I can't make that jump. I can make that jump, but I can't make that jump. There we go. Look at that. Next one is gonna be. Oh no. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Look at that one. Just going on triggering everything in my path, you know? Like a real anti-SJW. I'm wearing Balenciaga, like. What's gonna be the trick here? Right. Is there like a position on these I can do? Oh my, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I didn't realize what you were on about. This one. Huh. Oh, thank you. Here's the final level. Destroy the default king to win the game. Grab coin under king to win. I'm very confused. Am I yet to see the default king? Why do I have adhesive resin? That's a tomato head. Okay. Fine, guys. Well, this is surprisingly easy for a boss battle, I think. So I issue under here. Gold coin. The one with ramps, but sure, I guess. What one with ramps? I don't know which one you're on about. But there we go. That was 100. That was 100 tier, 100 level Defron. That was exhausting. And as per usual, it's been an hour. I'm gonna have a quick break just to get a drink. By quick, I mean probably like 2 minutes, maybe. We'll swap games, and yeah, we'll jump on some Minecraft. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll throw the music back on, and let's do the music now while I'm still talking, and I need to figure out a better way of like transitioning the actual music and just put that on full screen. Um. Oh yeah, I'm trapped in the Nether. I don't have anything on me, do I? Burn a memento while I just find a way of creating fire. Um. Lava everywhere. Oh, thank you, Tom. Oh wow, it's done it again. Oh well, I can relight the bottom portal later if need be. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing this. Thank you though, Tom. I appreciate you. Something's changed since I was last on. Path still hasn't been finished. But yeah. So I think I said it early in the stream. I've been mostly working on a castle. I've also been trying to replenish all my coal because God knows I need to do that. Um, for using and losing a good fishing rod. I had a good fishing rod? What's this anyway? Efficiency 3, not back 1. Okay, thank you. Um, how did you lose? Did it have a curse on it? If it had a curse on it, then it's fine. Like, don't worry about it. But like, if you just like lost that straight up, like, I don't get how that's happened. Um, da, 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 da. Did I don't know if you're still in the chat, so I'm just gonna quickly. Did have a cat of vanity? Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna sort out my inventory a little bit. Where are mob drops? So yeah, this is my storage room. I don't think I've done any content on this server yet, but yeah, there's I've spent a lot of time clearly on this one. I've got a little gaming setup over here. Fountain indoors. I've got some glowberries. Lovely. I've been growing glowberries because they can only really be grown in buildings. It has curse of vanishing. Yeah, yeah. That's fine then. If it has curse of vanishing, then that's perfectly fine. Do more berries for the collection. What do I do with a Nautilus shell? Where do I put Nautilus shell? I'll put it in mob drops because it is really. Do I have a Netherrack chest? Netherrack. There we go. Very cool. Fill that up a little bit. So I'll show it with the dirt chest. You can see I fill in the entire chest. Actually, it's probably better to show it with the gravel and flint. So I fill the chest with what I need. So this will be half and half flint and gravel. Like this is half and half sand and soul sand, but well, this isn't half and half, obviously. This is one row of soul sand, and the rest will be actual sand. I'm trying to think of what other things. Some of them, like obviously, stairs and slabs and doors and fences. They're just like kind of. However, same with tools. It's generally just like there's some order to it, but they're kind of just all over the place. Can't see my chat. That's weird. It might be an Xbox thing, as in like a I'm on PC or on Xbox. Weird communication issue. I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll generally be saying the things out loud. So if you're in chat, which I don't expect you to always be, but like if you're in, you know, Twitch chat, you'll know what I'm asking, what I'm saying, stuff like that. I need to sort out a little bit more. Yeah, I've got a lot of gold armor because it's dropped so frequently by mobs. I can hear mobs nearby. I'm not sure if there's a mine just behind that wall, or is it nighttime? No, it is daytime. I think there might be I think I might have a mob over here. No? Okay then. I don't know then. But yeah, I've spent most of my time. Got time to go up there. Over in this direction, across the mountains, Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I do actually need to update the stream game to Minecraft. Minecraft. There we go. Sorry about that. Uh, I do have a bed up there, Tom, so we will be able to sleep. You're still there. So we can sleep if you need to. But yeah, over the mountains, a decent distance, like close enough where it's not like a trek, but you can already kind of see it there. I've got my little castle. You know, I've spent a lot of time and resources doing this in my own time, and I'm pretty happy with it. Check your loft. I'll check it when I get back. Unless you're on about the castle loft. Right, I'll check the loft of my main house when I get back. But yeah, you can sleep if you're wanting to, Tom. If you don't sleep, I won't sleep. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, I just have a bed up here right now, and obviously there's the crafting stuff at the bottom. But yeah, I'm gonna have stairs that go one level higher, but the level above is going to be a roof, so it's gonna be like an attic area. I might end up not bothering with these stairs in the end, but like right now I'm wanting this look, so that's just kind of how it is. Um, I've got a stone cutter because I was cutting a lot of stone while up here. Oh, you're sleeping. Cool. I'll sleep. Give me a second. But yeah, I've been enjoying Minecraft a lot more. One thing that I haven't been enjoying though, and it's the reason why like I haven't streamed much of Newton or any of Newton yet. It's literally just a case of it's so awkward mining, and mining is the main thing that I need to be doing. Hello, Twitch. Like you'll probably notice I have way better gear on this world than I do on Newton, and it's just quite honestly, this is just a way worse thing, a way worse. Sorry, this is a way better seed. And Newton kind of it has some interesting stuff. It has the Mushroom Island and stuff, but yeah, this world has been a lot better when it comes to looting. Just overall. So yeah, it's been a bit of an awkward one. But I mean, look at this place. It looks real nice. That's Tristan's area over there. My area, which obviously goes very deep underground. Matt's area is just here. That's an enchanting room. Just in the distance beyond my render distance is actually the what's it called now? It's Tom's house. That's what it is. I don't know why I struggled there so much. But yeah, there's Tom's out there. I don't think there's any other structures. Unmade at least. I know there's a village like in that direction. I don't have a map on me, so I don't actually know for sure. I just closed the chat. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, you wanted me to check the loft. We'll check the loft. I can't see my no, there they are. Never mind. Throughout render distance, I couldn't see my armor stands. Because yeah, I've been collecting a bunch of different armor sets. Um, I've got gold, chainmail, and I think leather is the other one. Just because they're commonly dropped. Is this chest plate new? This is the attic. This is the loft, as you call it. Is that the chainmails from me? There was chainmail here, weren't there? Like I know it wasn't a full set. I know, and that's why I was like, this is new. Um, wasn't there already like a helmet or something? Oh, is there another gold set here? Oh, that's why there's two gold sets in the sorting chest, weren't there? I swear. Oh no, it was that. Ah, that's what it was. I killed a full chain skeleton. It didn't drop anything, I don't think. Unless in my armor chest it might be. No, I only have iron, gold, and leather. What was I doing? I was tools. Throw those in. I'm going to throw this book into my ender chest, along with all the other books that I've collected. I've got this insane one, Death Strider 3, Echo Affinity 1, Blast Protection 4, Soak Touch 1, Looting 2, Channeling, Feather Falling, Blast Protection 4, Fire Aspect 2. I've got with the Skeleton Skulls because no one else is trusted with them. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good with my loot personally. But obviously, my main sword is Unbreaking 2, Bane of Wrath, plus 2, Looting 2, Fire Aspect, so pretty good. Wait, why did I come in here? Why did I? What did I come in here for? Oh yeah, I was putting the leather in. I guess we'll do a bit of a tour. So Matt hasn't been on in a while, and I think last time he came on, a creeper did blow up side of his house, which he didn't fix at the time. As you can see, this is a bit of a minefield over here with creeper explosions. But yeah, I believe this was a completed side, and then creeper got to it. I'll say yeah. I think Matt's probably spent the least time on this world compared to everyone. But I mean, I'd say this is still a pretty good start. Like the actual area is pretty good, and how he's like set it up is really nice. Redfall Gold, come to me. He needs Tristan's. Oh, has he not been invited by Tristan yet? I see. I think I can invite him. I think. No, I can't. It has to be people that have been on. Okay, so yeah. I'll tell Tristan that he needs to invite Matt at some point. I'm going to fix that hole in the sand. Enderman. But yeah, this is a very interesting bridge that Tristan did. It has lanterns, and it's actually made out of campfires, which is really fun. I quite like that. Right, and yeah, he's got a lot of the same things that like, my area has. He's got the berry bushes, bit of a sorting system. It's random floating cobblestone block. That's a bit weird. He's got the startings of a house, which is a bit new because before he just had. I mean, you can see the stairs there. I don't know what he did actually, because this is like almost blocked off, rather than yeah, because the stairs are still there. I don't know what this actually is. I think this is supposed to be a house, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his plan is, but I'm sure it'll be good. He's usually pretty good about this stuff. Infinite lava generator, which you can see that he's been using a lot. Got a cow farm, which is something that I don't have any type of proper farm other than the berries, and well, the two types of berries. I have the red berries and the low berries, whatever they're called. Oh, is this your 16 by 16? Doing pretty well on that. Very nice, very cool. Oh, you've got some skeleton horses as well. That's neat. They're hardcore exclusive, you know. Very cool. If you need name tags, just tell me and I can go get some name tags. But yeah, I'm not going to go in Tom's house. I don't know if he wants me to show it off, but yeah, it's a bit of a facade right now. Oh, you've got Belle. That's cool. But yeah, it's a bit of a hollowed out cave right now with some chests, which it's going along pretty nicely. I think you've not really been focusing too heavily on this though right now. You want me to check this chest? Oh wow, sharpness 3, channeling 1, low 2, punch 1. Oh, that's really good except for the binding. Destroyer 2, projectile protection 4, feather falling 4. Feather falling 4 is really good. Soap touch, impaling. Look, you know, you could make even with binding, like you could make some pretty good boots out of that. Protection 3, flame 1, and breaking 3, quick charge. Pretty good. You have actually got name tags. Okay. Well, you do you then, I guess. Very nice. Yeah, I'm always a fan of the bell system. You may have noticed I have a bell at the exit of the mine, or the entrance to my house from the mine, or whatever. There's one at the door. I like my bells. The bells are good. I think there's 2 actually in the like storage room. But yeah, this path is Tristan's work, and he's just never finished it. I think he ran out of material. I don't think I have any. Oh, this is blackstone, is that? Deep slate. I don't have any deep slate, I don't think. I'll double check actually. If I have some, I might as well use it. But as you can see, we've also got the Nether portal, which is framed in quartz brick, and then some of this darkstone. Deep slate, sorry, not darkstone. That is a thing, is it darkstone? Oh, I might as well there's Donkey and Beauty. Beauty is very slow and Donkey is really fast, so I don't know what's happened there. I have a villager banner. Then I'll start with the normal ones. There's Tulip, there's Jeremy. I'll move over. There's Jeff the Killer, which if you know, you know. It's a bit of a meme. And then because I called this one Jeff the Killer, Tristan suggested this one be called Ted Bundy. And I did it as a joke, and yeah, that's the thing now. Got valuables in there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to show of the world. I don't really know what to do. I need to do more work on the. I need to figure out what I'm doing for the roof of the castle. I might do a wooden roof, like a dark oak or something. Actually, I've done dark oak as the inside. Not dark oak. I've done spruce as the inside. I guess dark oak would work. I could go get some more crimson stem. You know what? Let's quickly make an axe. I need to go back up and get some iron. We'll make an axe and I'll quickly go and get some crimson stem. I'm running low on iron, jeez. I could do with picking up my Curse of Van. What about it? What about Curse of Van? Right, I need to go grab. I'm gonna put the stick away first. If I can figure out where it goes there. I'm gonna grab my flint and steel. Just in case things go very wrong very quickly. Ow. Luckily it's raining, so I'll put out. But yeah. I need to fix the other portal. Obviously this one's wrong. So I need to break this. I'm just replacing that, I don't really care enough. As you can see, this has happened before. That's why there's a missing block there. I need to relight this one and then it'll connect up again. You die before that? No. I think I am just going to quickly just take a little bit of this stone and just going to do that for now, just so that people aren't going to fall to the deaths. But yeah, this isn't Crimson, is it? This is the other one. I think Crimson is down here. It's a good way. I think it's a good way down here. So, making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces past and homebound. Diddler diddler da. Full of fire. But yeah, if we keep going down here, we'll get to like a bridge over lava, and I think at the end of that bridge, that's a Crimson biome. I think either that or one of these like side holes leads to a Crimson biome. Something like that. I can't remember completely. It's been a while since I've been to the Nether here. But yeah, it's a bit of an uneventful Nether. I believe we do have we have everything that we need. I think the only thing that I haven't personally found out about is a Piglin Bastion. I believe we've got. I've seen everything else, so I need to be careful of Piglins. I think is this a Crimson biome? Yes, it is. Hopefully, I can get some wood. I can. Or some stem, or whatever it's actually called. The logs. I think they are called something else here. Luckily, I have a pretty effective weapon. Oh no. It does also help that I have thorns on one of my armor pieces. I'm getting shot at still. Okay, maybe not. I thought I heard another shot, but it might have just been an arrow falling. Because they do make a sound still. If no one's there to hear an arrow falling, does it make a sound? Yeah, I just got hit by a falling arrow. That's great. Let's get all this. I think I only need like half a stack probably of logs. And then I should have enough to do everything that I'm wanting to. So there's that. Minecraft's like one of those really calming games where it's like it's kind of difficult to talk while playing it because there's just it's almost like an uneventful game in a lot of ways. Because like during the the Let's Play sort of all the new Minecraft series I do. That's what it's called, by the way. It's NEU. It's not, I'm not just calling it that because it's like a newer series. I'm calling it what it's called. I think this is this is the open world. No, you don't. I'm not interested in anything that you have to offer me, guys. So I'm gonna leave. Lils. What about Lils? I don't know what you mean by Lils. Lil Z? Lil Z, an up and coming rapper called Lil Z. Raps about zombie apocalypse and stuff. I don't know what you're on about with Lils, so. Sorry, but. I mean, to be fair, you're probably just saying lols to something that I said. And I'm just missing what I actually said to warrant it, so. Yeah, that's the case actually. What is down here? It was blocked off by fire, so is there actually anything of worth down here? Some blackstone, whatever it's actually called. Some quartz, I'll grab some of that. Very cool. Okay, nothing else. I might grab some of that blackstone just because it looks cool. I think this is blackstone anyway. Yeah, blackstone. So, yeah, there is a thing called blackstone. I was right. It looks cool. I'll grab a bit of it. I don't want netherrack, so I'm just gonna place that back if I pick any up. We'll get like. I was gonna say half stack. I don't really want half stack. Sorry. I was gonna say a stack, and I think I'm more likely to just want a half stack. Gold. Grab that. It's incredible how much gold actually is in the Nether. Like I know it's like its main thing now, other than like the exclusive stuff like Netherite. It always like surprises me. Whenever I see like the chunks of it here. Obviously it's only nuggets, so it's not really the most useful stuff, but I don't want any of this. Well, no. Using Fortnite logic on that. There we go. You know what? I'll grab this. Why not? Because then I'll have more than enough for whatever I need it for. Probably a better idea than I initially thought. Ow. There we go, exactly a stack. That's all I need. If I use it, I use it. If I don't use it, I mean, at least I have some just in case. Never act. You good? I'm good. Yeah. What's up? Something wrong with my audio? Stream still live? Pretty sure it is. I'm still good. Yeah. Why? I've been talking away from the mic a bit. That might be the case. If I've been talking away from the mic, then yeah. You're in a Nether with no gold armor. Oh, I never wear gold armor unless I'm specifically going to barter. If I'm just going in generally, I never wear it. If I'm I don't mind fighting. It's not something that I care about when it comes to the Nether. I'm just gonna throw everything into the sorting chest. I don't really have the care or want or need to sort this stuff out. So yeah, let's make this all into planks. I'm gonna use plank. We'll make. Should we make? Yeah, we'll make a stack of stairs. But I'm assuming I'm just gonna do like a pyramid of thing, a pyramid roof, like the traditional thing, except for like a square pyramid, square base pyramid. See, the maths did teach me something. So it's something weird's been happening recently. I've been doing a lot of maths, and rather than using like my calculator or like my phone or whatever, I've actually been like writing it all down and doing like bid maths and stuff. Brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. If you didn't get taught that, it's just an order of doing things. That means that you can get your maths right. And yeah, it's been interesting because like I don't have to do much maths in my day to day. So the fact that I've like started doing a bit of it, it's been not eye opening by any means, but it's been a bit of like, oh, this is what I learned, 3, 4, 7 years ago at this point. It's just I don't know. It's always fun to look back on stuff like that, in my opinion. Everyone's different, so I'm sure some people are like, nah, I never want to think about bid mass ever again. But I don't know. It's something where it's like I don't actively think about it, and I'm just like, you know what, I could just do this, you know, on a bit of scrap paper or something, rather than googling it. Or it gets your brain working a bit, It's good for the soul, in my opinion. A bit of gets your brain working, a bit of maths. And I'm not a fan of maths by any means. But like I've got to admit, like it is very useful. It's one of those subjects where like you are going to use it at some point, even if it's just for like money. Like you're working out how much a meal's going to cost or something when you're ordering like from a menu. Uh, Stuff like that. It's like you need a bit of basic math. It's a lot quicker to do stuff like that if you can just do it in your head or on like a scrap bit of paper or something, or a notepad or something. As in like a digital notepad, I mean. But by notepad, I know people don't just carry around a notepad. But generally, some people do. I've known people that do, so can't really say that nobody does. You note your notes app, whatever it's called on iPhone. I have an Android, so it's just called Notes. But yeah, definitely one of those things where it's like maths. Very few people actually find it fun, like especially in school. And I'm not saying it's fun to do now, but like I think because I've gone so long not doing it, that it's almost like refreshing to go back to doing it again. Does that make sense at all? I'm realizing I may not have enough wood. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I have enough wood. Oh no. Well, at least I've been able to join up that. I'll do this. Can I place that there? Da, da. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's how I'm doing that. So yeah, that's how I need to do it. Right now I figured that out. So yeah, there's always one gap at the end. Fill that in like so. It's like I do a lot of basic maths in my own. Like I don't know. I've just gone onto the topic of maths, but I do a lot of maths in my own time, just because like obviously when you're like building something in Minecraft or whatever, you need to count things out, and you need to work out how to split a stack sometimes, and not stack, but like you need to split like how many things you've got. So it's like it's something that I do end up doing quite a decent amount. But it's never something I have to think about. It's just one of the things where it's like I need to do this. Easiest way is just to multiply or whatever, and just work it out the old-fashioned way, sort of thing. Ow. Yeah, I really underestimated how many blocks I actually needed. So I am gonna just do it to this height that I've done it to. Just 'cause it's gonna be a lot easier. Just fill it in as much as I can. Well, there we go. I'm just, for now, I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, there we go. Like as much as this is gonna be weird to say, but as much as I was getting annoyed by the death run, I've actually got bored way quicker of this, which is weird because I've been enjoying playing Minecraft recently. But yeah, I'm kind of like I think I don't with Minecraft I kind of have to have a drive to be able to be doing something specific. Because I'll be quite honest, I could have probably done an episode of the new Minecraft series. I probably could have recorded Newton. I have no like plans on what to do, which is why I'm going to do it tomorrow instead. Because like I'm probably going to pull up something by then. Um, and then I just like obviously I'm using the excuse of there's the new monkey ball stuff in Fall Guys. So I did a Fall Guys video. Realistically, like I could have just done that tomorrow anyway. So, what do you want, Tom? What do you want? You have a Sonic shirt. I just realised. Some iron. I don't have any iron. The only iron I have is my nuggets, and I don't think I have enough to make ingots. So, I have exactly one ingot. So I'd rather you not take it. I'll be quite honest, but yeah, I just don't have any right now. So what are you after? That's not going to be enough. I only have 4 nuggets left in that chest, and then adding 4 melted down armor. Do you want the armor? Yeah, you can have the armor. You can have the armor. If that's what you're wanting, you can have the armor. That's fine. Yeah, you can have the armor. That's fine. I don't need the iron armor that's in there, so you can have it. Yeah, you put armor in the chat. Yeah, you can have the armor. That's fine. It's in that chest because I don't want it, or I'm not using it, should I say? So, do you want with it? I thought you meant you were actually needing iron, as in like you were wanting to make like a new pickaxe or something. But yeah, I think curse these Endermen. I think I might change game again. I'm not really feeling Minecraft right now. Like I don't really know what to do. Like I've made a little bit of progress on my castle. I don't really have anything else to do right now. Uh, I don't know. I think I don't want to end the stream. That's the thing. I want to play, but I don't know what to play. Uh, don't know what to do. You know what? Because I don't really know what I want to stream. I might just call it here. I'm not playing Battlefront 2, Tom. No. Um, I might just call it here, and yeah, I might. I mean, it's only what 9 o'clock. Well, 8:45. I might stream again tonight, or I think Wednesday, I'll be able to stream again. Is my next like definite can stream. So I might stream. I might have a longer stream. You know, if it's things with streaming, I do like to do it, and I want to do it more. I just like I don't know. I spend a lot of time being like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and I set up things, and then I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't really want to play Minecraft for an hour. That's the biggest thing. I don't play games for that long generally. I think Fortnite's one of the few exceptions where I do play it for like decent amount of time at a time. Everything else I kind of have to just be in the mood for it, and that's the reason why like Rocket League videos are one match long. Fall Guys are like 2 or 3 round. Sorry, I normally aim for like 5 rounds. Um, whether that be like 2 games, 3 games. If I'm doing especially bad, 4 or 5 games. It's just one of the things that I play things for an amount of time. In today's Fall Guys video, I recorded for 2 games, 2 like matches, and then I played another match after, which I usually do anyway, just to get a bit of progress on the ball pass or whatever it's actually called, the season pass equivalent, battle pass equivalent. But yeah, I think I think I am going to call an end to that. So yeah, I appreciate you staying by, Tom. And the other people that dropped by, I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna turn the music up a bit. Yeah, goodbye, Tom. I'll try and stream more. Like it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some time as well into getting some more sound effects working. You know, I've been set up with stream elements and stuff, so hopefully in the future we'll get more of that stuff, and that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll play this out for a little bit with music, and then yeah, I'll see you. I guess next thing will be the item shop, and then Minecraft tomorrow. So see you in those videos, and yeah, bye.